struck him out.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Next offering is down low. Fought off foul. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. A little out front there as he swings through it. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
Swing and a foul out of play. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And that one is going to go. He circles the bases, and this game is tied. It's 1-1.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. And there's a strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Just missed. Checks his swing. Now it appealed to first. And he went around. That's ruled the swing. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. But this clutch home run gets us even again. All even now at 1-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Yennier Cano.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Everybody favors we can give you. You only live once, you gotta live it.
And no one can get there. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
No outs, runner at first. And now it's Alex Bregman. Swings through that.
0-1.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Here comes the 0-1. Double play ball to second. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Third baseman.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
making a move at first. Pitch running here, Ahmed Rosario.
Ahmed Rosario.
Here's Rafael Devers. 1 for 3. Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Next pitch is outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away.
Rosario runs. Pitch is low. Sanchez throws. Too late. Stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really...
So after the stolen base, they issue the intentional walk, and a double play would get him out of it.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Abreu in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
2 on, 1 out. Now a screamer into the outfield. And it one-hops the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. They lead it in the 8th.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there, he doesn't try to do too much.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
Now batting.
Connor Wong now at the plate. Golden opportunity right here. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. That one not close, and it's 1-0.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Late swing fouled off. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Oh, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
And now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Swings through that one. 0-1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-2.
So they're all loaded up. Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on.
Back in Boston, and now Jordan.
Third baseman.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Aroldis Chapman.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
put on a show.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. That one at the knees for a strike. Cut on and lifted in the air. Rafaela brings it in, and there's one down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Line drive. That's a hit. And the tying run is on base. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles.
One ball.
This one in the dirt. He's in there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
As a closer, he's out there in that role for a reason, but even they lose the handle on one here and there, especially with all the nasty stuff coming out of bullpens these days. He's making it a little interesting here. Well, they're applying pressure, quality at bats, quality swings right now, and see this offense doing it one man to the next, showing a lot of fight right now, and they're making it difficult for the back end of this bullpen to close out this game.
And a count 1-2.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
So the tying run at second. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well done. Drives in the run. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Gary Sanchez at the plate.
just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
First offering, and it just misses. And another ball.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
And it's through for a hit. Around third. The throw home. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play.
Now batting
3-2. They take
Ramon
the lead.
Laureano.
Next to hit, Ramon Laureano. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Just misses with that one. Swing and a ball popped up. Hamilton hauls it in, 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Mateo now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And a foul ball. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Center field. Rafaela pulls that one down, and that is that. A couple of runs in the. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Felix Bautista.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Hamilton in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And that's way high. And now 2-0. That's down and in. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
1-run game, bottom 9. Swings through that one for strike one.
1 strike.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
Jaron Duran will hit next. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And fouled off.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get.
Runner on the go. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight 1-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit.
Swing and a miss struck him out.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
And the 1-0. 1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit. Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep. Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only one out remaining.
Boog, if you can set up a good two-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there.
One ball,
Really had
one
some
strike.
run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
One ball, two strike.
One strike away. And there's a ball.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. Line drive, that's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they've tied it in the bottom of the ninth.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
Devers now. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. Rosario on the move.
Two balls,
Pitch
no
inside.
strikes.
Throw to second. Out. And that'll end the inning. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. We're tied now at 3 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. On to extra
Leading off
innings.
for
And the batter now,
center
Mike
fielder,
Tauchman.
Mike Tauchman.
Chapman back to work. In there at the knees. Strike one.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Rosario. And they're at the corners with nobody out. Big spot, and up steps Gunnar Henderson. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
That's off the mark, and the count is 2-0. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's got it, and there's one down.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
O'Neal up to bat next, lays off for a ball, and now 2-0.
Way to lay off that pitch down. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And that's downstairs. Now 3-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 2 on, 1 out. Right through there, got him. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. Jordan Westberg getting ready to hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Jordan Westberg.
And that is downstairs. And that is ball one. Now one missed.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
There's the strike. With the go-ahead run at third here in the top half of the 10th. Next offering upstairs.
3-1.
Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Now fly ball to right center. And that's the 3rd out. So they strand a pair. On to the bottom of inning number 10. All tied up at 3 apiece.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a brew. I'm lessons, I'm
Now pitching for
Back here in
Baltimore,
extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning. Keegan Aiken. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
A little bit high. 1-1. And that's in there at the knees.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure,
Dives, but it's off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
well, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Really important at bat coming up now.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. First pitch misses.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 2. 1 away, and the game-winning run stands at second. Gets the outside corner with that one. And it's through for a hit. Runner around third. Here comes the throw. In comes the winning run. And the Red Sox walk it off in extra innings.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well-deserved.
Three, our final score, a 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long